Over the past several weeks, my laptop had the same recurring problem where either Windows or my laptop's manufacturer company Dell notified me about an update it wants to install. Normally, I'd expect no harm can come from this, but both updates messed up my laptop big time. The problem was that I couldn't boot Windows once I confirmed each update. But it wasn't a problematic boot that didn't even get to the BIOS or the Dell logo. It booted really slow, and it did go to the welcome screen, and it did show the desktop. Yes, it took like an average of 7 minutes to get there, kid you not. But once the desktop was showing, it took a minute or two to load all pinned icons you have at the bottom, and B, nothing was reachable. I couldn't click anything, couldn't open any folder, open any browser, nothing. Sometimes I was able to click something, but then the screen froze. I mean, I saw the mouse, it was moving, but then it froze. Now I've solved the problem and decided to make this video for anyone who's in trouble as I was. First, I'm gonna go through all solutions I was offered that didn't help in my case but might work for you. And finally, I'll get to the solution I came up with that solved my problem. I'll later add the timelines to this video for each solution, so you could go directly to it without having to listen to everything. Okay, so first I contacted Dell's support. They showed me a way to test failed bootings. This is for people owning Dell's laptops, but perhaps a similar test can run through any other manufacturer with this operation. So you could try it. If it works, you can, or if it won't work, you can post it on the comments. First, what you need to do is shut down your laptop completely, okay? Plug it in, the charger, because it might take some time. Now you need to press the FN key, the one that's located at the bottom left of your keyboard. Now, while pressing it, don't let go of that key. Press the open key of the laptop. Laptop's opening, and you keep holding the FN key for a few more seconds. Then the screen goes to a test page. Now, I'm not sure what's it called, but keep in mind a few things. First, it will run two tests. First test will run for like 2 minutes. Once finished, it will suggest a deeper, longer test. Allow it to run, but bear in mind this will take up to 4 hours. It took like 3.5 hours for me. Now, another pitiful thing to take in matter is that it will get your laptop to make a startling bleep 2 or 3 times. Once, I forgot to mention, there's a screen testing that goes first. You don't need to do anything about it, but again, once the test ends, and once the short and the long test ends, they all give a startling loud bleep noise, like a deep bleep noise. So don't freak out. Once all tests are done, you click exit and you restart your laptop while hoping for the best. Talking to Dell support, I said that the test finished, showing no problems with my Windows booting per se, but the problem continued. They suggested to format Windows, to do a Windows format. Now, I told myself to wait a few days, maybe time will be the healer, so maybe take formatting method as your last resort, like if nothing works. Now, that'll be my recommendation, but if you have a Windows installer, DVD or a bootable USB, You can try to do an automatic repair, which might work. I personally tried that method, but it didn't help. You can try if you want. Place the DVD inside your laptop or stick the USB with the bootable Windows installation and open your laptop pressing the F12 key several times. Now, once you get to the booting window, choose either to boot from the DVD or from the bootable USB and let it run. Now, once it gets to the Windows installation page, see that it has a repair my computer option. Something like that. Yeah, repair my computer. So you could try that as well. That's also something I picked up when Googling my problem. If you need to create a bootable USB, download a software called Rufus, R-U-F-U-S, and look up how to use it to create a bootable USB. It's really easy. Now, another method that I saw people responding with praises to the one publishing it, it didn't work for me, but maybe it will for you. Just shut down your laptop, take out the battery from the back, leave it outside of the laptop for like 5 minutes, and then put it back. Now try to open Windows and see if it works. If it works, great. If not, I've come to the final solution, which is a very simple and basic solution that I came up with. Fix the situation after 9 days of not working, and that is simply unplug the internet when you open the laptop. I mean, the Windows... yeah, that's a loud motor. Now, Windows or any updates for some reason I'm clueless about that fucked everything up repeatedly, they all need internet to be downloaded and installed, all updates. Maybe not installed once the updates are downloaded, but maybe when your computer restarts after an update message, maybe it continues to download for like the last part of the update. So I think that by disconnecting from the internet, what happens is you prevent the update to be downloaded and the computer boots successfully. Now, I thought of it, funny thing, after I used my backup laptop and the internet was down and it automatically connected to my neighbor's Wi-Fi. So then I thought perhaps my troubled laptop also connected to a different Wi-Fi when I disconnected from the internet. So, I don't know, maybe try to place your laptop at an area with low reception if you try that method. Anyway, once you've solved the issue, this goes for everyone who was able to solve the problem, and your laptop and your Windows goes without any trouble. First thing you do is disable all future updates. You do that by pressing the Windows key, then you type in services, S-E-R-V-I-C-E-S, look up for the Windows Updater or Windows Update, double click it, and instead of automatic updates, change it to disabled, or at least manually update, so it won't force an update on its own in the future. And by going through trouble again, because I experienced and saw online, there are lots of ways to try and solve booting issues after an update, but not all of them work for everyone. And probably in some cases none of them will work for everyone. So I disabled my updates. Don't want any troubles. I'm fine with how things are. Hope none of you will run into the same issues that I had. I had my laptop not working properly for the past 9 days after a Dell update, but I also experienced the same with a Windows 10 update before, and it also didn't work. By the way, another, let's call it, method that you can do, I think that I mentioned that before, is just wait. You know, like, I mentioned that it happened several times during the past 6 weeks, and one time it just, wasn't working for like several hours, unable to boot properly, and then it did start working properly. So you could also try and wait, don't give up. Don't go and format your laptop just like that. I'm sure that you store lots of very important things that you've collected over time, and you don't want to start from the beginning. Okay, so hope this video helped some lost souls like I was. It's a pleasure sharing knowledge regarding these things online. I think if any of you comes up with any solution to any technical problem, that's what the internet is for. So thank you very much for watching, and have a lovely day. Bye bye.